Welcome to another episode of John Cerbone's Hypnosis Insights, the program by which I talk about all things hypnosis and how hypnosis can help you. Let's talk about goal achievement. In many areas of life, people feel stuck, unmotivated, procrastinating. They can't move forward. They feel trapped in a moment. Perhaps they're having issues with lower self-esteem or self-confidence. Perhaps well-meaning people in your life have told you, you can only go so far. That can't happen. Well, in reality, you're only as trapped as you decide you are. There have been people who have suffered from a wide variety of physical maladies that have decided to rise above that stuff, and many of them, once stepping forward in their life in whatever way they could do it best, broke through and became wealthy and moved forward into a better place. Well, they weren't willing to buy the stories of people who only got so far and told them they couldn't go any further. They decided to push past and do bigger and do better. There have been people in my life who told me in the past, well, how are you going to make a career out of hypnotism? What are you going to do with this? How are you going to hang your hat on this as a career goal? Well, you know what? I've worked really, really hard in my life with a career spanning 4 decades. I have about 40 hypnosis certifications. I am trained as an instructor in hypnosis. I am trained as a person who can do sports hypnosis, hypnosis on kids, pediatric hypnosis, medical meditation, and basically awareness training. I do a wide variety. It's listed on my website. Take a look at some of the certifications I have. Stress management, and the list goes on from there. So be aware that in hypnosis, we're always about goal achievement. And when it comes down to goal achievement, think for a moment. If you even have to pause this video, please do so. Think about the goals you're seeking to achieve in your own life, and how far you've gotten, and how far you haven't come yet to where it is you need to be. I have worked on stages as a stage hypnotist from Las Vegas to Atlantic City to Broadway. I've appeared on TV in front of millions of people. And the reality is, you're only as trapped as you decide you are. Get out of your own way. Seize the power within. Rise above. Accept your own self-worth, your own self-value. Your own self-esteem should go up, and your own self-confidence, knowing that in every moment of your life there's a hero inside of you that's looking to break through and do bigger, greater, and more wonderful things. Eliminate the frustration by living to a greater level of potential, and do what it takes to achieve those potentials, to honor yourself, and to honor the ability from on high that you were given when you were born to do something better about your life and yourself, and to present the special gifts perhaps you have within you that you've yet to express, to live that better moment, and to thrive in that better moment, and to do better for yourself, and to achieve the goals in your life that excite you the most, that can turn this world around. Perhaps you're holding within yourself the ability to do certain things that you find fascinating and motivated to do, and yet in some way have yet to do, simply because somebody told you you couldn't do those things. Here's an example. When I was a little kid, I was 3 or 4 years old, there was a knife on the table, like a dinner knife, and it had wood on one end of it where the handle was. And my grandfather spun it and said, your turn, go and do that. And I said, I can't do that. He said, sure you can do it, spin it. And I said, I can't do that. And he said, no, look, it's easy, just spin it. I said, I can't do that. He said, why can't you do it? I said, because my parents told me not to play with knives. It's all about what you can do versus what you tell yourself you can't do. On a larger level, what are you holding yourself back from right now? What career goals are you holding yourself back from right now? What relationship goals are you holding yourself back from right now? What things in your life are you keeping away from yourself because you're trapped in a day-to-day existence? It's time to rise above the challenges in your life and to do something mightier about it. I remember times when maybe I got sick and I was in severe pain, and I had to pull myself out of that moment and get myself medical help. I remember times when people were in the water one time at the Jersey Shore, and people lost track of whether it was nighttime, where the shore was, and they started to panic. And by staying unpanicked, I was able to resolve that and get everybody to a place of safety. But by simply relaxing and realizing the waves were going in towards the sand, not out towards the ocean. And by having the waves gently slapping me on the back of the head, I led everybody to safety. The idea is getting swept up in a moment can take you away from the dream you have. Living in a struggle mode, a survival mode, rather than a life mode, can also prevent you from achieving your goals. What I'm looking to do is to talk to you that on a subconscious basis, much of this stuff has been programmed into us. We've bought into the limitations and the ideas other people, well-meaning often, have told us were beyond their reasoning or their ability to embrace within themselves. The idea is to rise above and achieve your goals. and a trained, competent hypnotist can help you do these things in the private session work we do as consulting hypnotists. So the idea is to rise above the limits and to go out there and do something about it. The first step is contacting a hypnotist, whether it's myself or the MP3s on my website, or a competent local hypnotist where you work, and get to know them and share what you need from them and let them do their level best to help you achieve these goals. This has been another episode of John Cerbone's Hypnosis Insights. Take a look at my website with the graphics, which are available at the end of this episode. And when you take a look, if you have any questions, please shoot me a question. I'll be happy to answer all questions that are reasonable over the course of time as I do more episodes with this. Once again, I'm Hypnotist John Cerbone. Thank you for dropping back. I look forward to having you come back again very soon. Thank you so much for watching. For right now, bye-bye.